So just so I can be respectful, what are you guys' names?
I'm Holly.
Holly?
Holly. Is in,
Harley,
yeah.
like the bike,
Harley. Got you.
and I'm Noise.
Noise. Got you.
What's
That's
your
right.
name?
You like to go fast, if I remember.
Yeah, I like to go fast. I like loud things. You know, before I got in here, I was a street racer, so.
Got you. My name's Axel.
Axel. Alright. Good to meet.
So what's going to be your method of coping now that you can't go fast?
I don't know. I'm doing okay with just hanging out and talking to people right now. Enjoying a little vacation
Okay.
is the way I look at it.
Yeah, I'm looking at this as retirement myself.
Not a bad look to look at.
Harley.
I wish we could punch the shit out of them up there. They're very annoying.
Yep, just walking back
Loud
and
ass
forth.
footsteps. Yeah. Fucking loud ass footsteps. God damn, the cops need to accidentally leave one of them gates unlocked one day. So I ain't gonna beat the fucking ass and shut them the fuck up.
I like Harley.
Well, what about you? What are you gonna do now that you're in here?
Well, it looks like I can play darts, work out, and walk around. Maybe read some books.
Yeah, for right now, that's about it. We keep hearing all this talk about the workshop and the commissary and all this other dumb shit. Soon TM.
Which typically means never.
Nah, they've I don't know. They seem pretty dedicated to getting this actual shit.
Yeah, they
Like,
do. I think it's just taking time as well.
yeah, cause
Because
like we know
they've not
we
had lifers for long, you know?
yeah, and
True.
we know that like the work like we can go into the workshop with like with a god with us or whatever, but none of the tools are like bolted in place and shit like that, and they don't have any safety cabinets or anything in there, so like we can't they don't want us to use it yet, so I get that because the construction isn't done. And I know they want to give a. They're already trying to get us to get things outside of the city. I think they're talking about doing a car wash at some point.
Oh, how fun.
Right. It gets us out of the prison. I ain't gotta sit here and do nothing all day. I can go out and talk to people.
Yeah, I think Axel's just gonna stay in the prison.
And then they were talking about I remember them mentioning it. I mean they already have the food truck or whatever, but I guess they want to like let us like actually they'll take us out in the food truck or whatever, and we can sit outside the you know maybe I don't know where they'll take us, but it'll be outside these fucking walls and outside these fences, and we can sit there for a while and just cook and make food and whatnot. Which ain't gonna bother me any, cause I mean I'll take that opportunity to just not have to be inside.
hardly a noise.
You gonna take a seat? Or you just gonna stand there and stare at us awkwardly?
I'm more staring at this guy in a white shirt.
Oh, he's a part timer.
Oh, I know.
What up, temp? As per usual, they just walk straight into the cafeteria and don't talk.
Of course they do. What they do best.
Gotta get the free food, I guess.
Yeah. Free food because it's so fucking delicious.
Is that what we're calling it? Is it really food?
No. It's fucking. I don't even know what it is. I don't think it even classifies as food. The doctor's not happy with it though.
Yeah, of course she isn't. She's a fucking doctor.
Yeah, she says, okay, that's gonna be no good for you to me. That's what she said. She was like, we're trying not to make your heart pack up again. We're trying to actually make it better. That's not good food for you. And then she was like, and I don't want health problems with the rest of them, so I'm gonna speak straight to the warden about that. Try and get it changed into something a bit better than just pizza soup. She asked me what it was, and I was like, blended pizza, essentially.
You know,
Literal blended pizza. She was like, ew. I was like, yeah, how do you think we feel? I'm never gonna eat pizzas again after this.
it's going
Put him in
okay.
there. So
Alright, well, we're removing his name from our block then.
yeah, I just take it off.
Yeah.
If he does wake up here, I mean, he's free to go. So
Alright. Good to know.
yeah, no, he's a Vago. He it wouldn't be the first time that PD sends someone up so fucked up that we have to put him in ICU. But I guess that's not the case here. At least I hope. I don't know.
I don't know, it just said ICU and then today's date. So, I don't
Very
fucking.
weird.
It's in our block too, so I was like, what the fuck?
Maybe he just woke up and then local DT dragged him in there.
Maybe.
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
Either way, if he is in ICU and he wakes up, he'll just be escorted out. And if he
Yeah.
still needs medical, we'll just bring him to Eclipse. So he should be fine to be removed.
Alright, yeah, we'll get that.
Ezekiel, that's a name I haven't heard in a while. That guy doesn't get sent up often. But I guess
Alright.
now he's shot over a car theft. So
Yeah, it's a bit weird shooting over like a car theft. A bit strange.
I didn't read the actual report, but it said 1060, which is a car theft, 2 OIS. So he shot cops over stealing a car.
Bit of an overreaction.
To each their own, you know. That's
I
all right.
guess.
Well, it's nice to see you awake and on duty this early.
Yeah, it's nice to see you guys awake. Yeah, I was up a little bit too late.
I would say usually her and I are like around this time of day.
Yeah.
This is my shift. I just don't actually usually show up until like an hour or two from now.
Alright.
But now I just got a very unexpected shift at my second job in 2 hours. So I figured I'd come around now before I have to do that.
Alright. Sounds good.
You. So in 2 hours I'll be gone again until 6 hours from now, and then I'll be back. Strange stuff.
How dare you go back to being off duty?
I know, right? Yeah, I'll have to fly out and then do that job and then fly back in to do this one. It's just amazing.
You know, at least you get paid for both.
That's true. That's true.
At least you ain't stuck here, not getting paid money at all.
To be fair, most of your shit is free anyway.
Free
Besides
is
the fact that, you know, Ernesto is now given pizza soup.
God. I want to shoot him. You have no idea how many times a day I want to go in there and shoot that man.
Yeah, you're not alone. I think all of the DLC wants to as well.
Can we just use like the food truck and actually like have good food? I mean, we have a. Oh yeah, speaking of, can you fucking unlock the garden?
Is it locked again? Hold on.
Yeah, it's every
God damn
time.
it.
So every time
Yeah.
that like you know how we get storm,
Changes, yeah.
the
Okay.
fucking local inmate or local guards fucking lock it on us.
Yep, that'll happen.
Cause they're fucking dickhead.
So I need a nickname for him.
For Dina, we're gonna set up that room over there. So if you walk in, like behind the glass, that's gonna
Alright.
be her room, so she can chat with you guys whenever.
Okay, cool.
Nope.
Sorry, like we said, if anybody fucks with her, we'll just break their legs.
Good. Good. Like to hear it.
Yeah, no one fucking with our doctor.
Yeah, she's quite literally the only doctor we have for both DOC and lifers. So I would hope not.
Yeah, she told me not to do any farming yet, so I was like, God damn it. For
Not to do what?
do any planting and farming and shit.
Oh, yeah, she did say to take it easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, was it the deputy warden last night said they needed fruit or something for the
Yeah, they
food
needed
truck or
something, but she was meant to come back and like tell us what she needed, but she ran off and never came back. So we
Yeah,
went to sleep.
we had a very unexpected meeting between high command, and then suddenly it went from like 1 a.m. to like 5 in the morning. So we all just kind of slept in the office and said "fuck you." So, well, to each other, not you, but we're like, yeah, listen, because they wanted to start another topic. I was like, hey, I'm going to bed. We can continue this tomorrow. This is not happening. So that's usually how that goes. I would say I'll run and check what she needs, but honestly, I don't understand a single thing about that food truck. So I wouldn't even know what she needs. But she should be around soon. Because we all went to bed at the same time. So unless she pulls another
Alright.
12 hours of sleep, then she won't be around soon. But we can only pray.
Yeah, it's just we don't know what like is needed or anything, so it's like yeah. We just have to guess or some shit.
I mean, at the end of the day, everything is kind of needed because once that food truck is up and running, that shit is gonna go through like nothing else. So really, I don't think it really matters what you plant. I think all of it is appreciated.
Alright.
She just specifically has something that she needs. I just don't know what she didn't tell me. So what's your name?
Axel.
Axel. Okay. Were you part of the new transport or?
Yep, came in Friday.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, welcome. Damn, it really is a silent morning. Who that? Kurt. That is Kurt.
Possibly.
You know, me on my own am outnumbering 3 departments right now.
What the fuck?
That's insane. Yeah, I think today in general is just kind of a a rest day for people.
Oh,
True
really?
that. Mondays are usually dead.
Well, if I'm looking at the numbers of the government employees, I think so, or something's going on. But doctors are low, EMS are low, PD is high, but that's because they have like 300 fucking employees. Uh, DOJ is pretty low. We have one vet, two doctors, one in the DMV, a deputy mayor, and a magistrate judge. That's all the government right now.
Could be worse.
I've seen times when there's absolutely none.
Yeah, same. I just don't expect it on a Monday, to be honest. Usually this is like when they
Oh,
float
this is
float
sad.
back
Benny
in.
could be
But
having a shift right now.
I don't know. To be fair, they did have well, Hellions MC did have Hell's Giving yesterday, so most of PD is probably recovering from that.
I was about to say,
Oh,
look, Axel, you got a twin, and then I realized it was Kurt.
Yeah, Hell's Given. I don't know what exactly they had, like a bingo card of like shit they wanted to do. They kidnapped the mayor.
oh, fun time.
Yeah,
That would have entertained them for a bit.
I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't spoken to the mayor in like 2 terms. The last mayor I spoke to was Sean Dean, and now he's the lieutenant governor.
I
I
don't
mean,
think I've ever spoken to them.
that's kind of a glow up, I guess, right? Yeah, go from mayor to lieutenant governor.
That's a really big blow up. Yeah, he's the second most important man in the city. But after Sean, the DOC was placed under the governor's office instead of the mayor's office, so we never really had to talk to them anymore. Way back in the day, like 5 months ago ish, 6 months even, uh, every single time mayoral elections would happen, people would be scared
Nice.
to lose the warden because the mayor was in charge of the wardens and he could just yoink them if they wanted to. So every time the mayors changed, they were like, "Oh, what if we lose the warden?" Uh, and then I guess the state was like, "Yeah, well, it's a state penitentiary, so fuck the mayor. You're now under the governor, and now we don't have to worry about that anymore because the governor is in the ICU half the time."
I don't feel
Just
like that's a good thing, though, right? Like,
No, but that means he also isn't going to fuck around with the warden.
oh, that's true.
sounds
That's
like
why
a good way
Sean
to
as
make an
the
easy paycheck.
yeah, that's why Sean as the lieutenant governor because Jerry Callow was just never alive. He goes out and then 2 days later he's back in.
I feel like there's got to be a reason for that, right? What is he doing? Like,
It's usually because of himself. He does dumb shit. Either falls off a roof, crashes his car, shit like that.
well, at least he lives an exciting life, unlike most politicians.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Most politicians are old white guys who sit in an office and do absolutely fuck all and tell other people how to live their life. But he's out there
Well, that
living
is
his
kind
life.
of him too, but he's just more reckless when it comes to moving from his office to his house.
Sounds like my kind of guy.
Yeah, yeah, he's pretty cool. When we had our first ever state execution, he was driving around with a golf cart.
What the fuck?
Yeah, we were all set in the north yard, You know, the guy was there waiting to be killed. Everyone was there. The doctors were all there, and then he showed up in a golf cart and just started spinning circles around the whole thing.
Hey, you know what? Whatever floats your boat, I guess. Trying to make a joke. I don't know. Try not to be super serious.
You know, he gifted that golf cart to the warden. We have that thing in the motorpool now. It's really stupid.
How was that execution carried out?
Beheaded.
Okay, guillotine or?
Nope. Machete.
Oh,
That's.
Old school method.
Inhumane? Yes, I agree.
I wasn't gonna say inhumane. I was gonna say that's kind of hard.
It's we don't have normal executions in the state, man. We don't have lethal
Yeah, I
injection
heard
and
so.
firing squad.
Yeah. I heard somebody got shot by a helicopter.
Yep.
Something like
Yep. That did happen.
that sounds exciting.
Squints ahead. Anyway, yeah, no, that did happen. We had a beheading with a machete. We had a Apache helicopter blast someone into pieces. We had there was another one that I'm forgetting. I think that was a more tame one though.
I don't know why they spend so much money. We can just get like a 39-cent bolt to the back of the head.
Yeah, I mean the way we did it 10 years ago was literally just 8 guards in a line and we'd fire at the same time and that was it. You could choose lethal injection or firing squad. That was it. And now the judge makes the call, so we don't. We just kind of shrug and do it.
Yeah, I thought that would kind of fall down onto your guys' duties.
Yep, it does. But judges are people with too much power who think they run everything.
Oh, absolute power corrupts absolutely.
Yeah, you know, when a Supreme Justice makes the call to keep the DOC in the dark about an Apache helicopter blasting one of their inmates, you know the state's been fucked.
Mm.
Because that's when we had to shoot a civilian during that execution because the judge lied to everyone, including the DOC, about this inmate being released to Canada. And then as he was walking off, this civilian tried punching him and got shot from 3 different sides at the same time
Oh, Jesus.
before that helicopter swooped in. So I had my words with that justice, and I don't think he really cared.
I mean, are they ever gonna really care? To be fair,
I don't think so, no.
they're so disconnected from what actually happens to us. Like, why does it matter?
Well, we told him that if that stuff happens again, we're just not going to entertain it, and he can get PD to do it instead. So we won't be doing the transport. We won't get them ready. We won't do jack shit. 'Cause at the end of the day, if you're here on death row, as much as people don't like it, you are a temporary lifer. As weird as that sounds, you are going to spend the rest of your days here, and that's going to be in respect, with your rights intact. Not being dragged out to the salt flats to get fucking splattered by an Apache. So if they want to do that and keep us in the dark about it, then they can call PD and have them transport it instead. I would love to see PD come in here and try to get an inmate ready for transport. That's surely not going to end bad.
Yeah, they're definitely not gonna walk in here with live guns pointed at the lifers.
No, of course not.
Yeah, definitely didn't do that yesterday.
Yeah. Wanna go with me to remove that dude's fucking?
Yeah.
I don't think we've met before. Name's
Yeah, we
Kurt.
met. Your puzzle
Oh, did
boy.
Ah, okay, yes. Sorry, I'm just horrible with names and faces sometimes, especially this early in the morning.
Oh, you're good. My name's Axel.
Well, nice to meet you, Axel. How's the corrections officer that was hurt yesterday doing?
No idea, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah, they give me snippets of info. I know they're alive and stable, but I don't know what their injuries look like.
Yeah, I just remember seeing them go in towards the visitation area. Next, like 2 minutes later, heard a gunshot go off, and then the PD showed up and came through everything.
Yeah. Apparently, an MC rolled up and demanded the release of an inmate, and then who had like 10 months left anyway. But after they complied, they got stabbed and shot. So
Oh Jesus!
yeah, now when that MC comes in here, they will not get jack shit anymore. That'll be great. Anyway, I got to dip in an hour and a half, so I'm gonna quickly prepare some stuff before I have to leave.
All right, you
You
take
guys have a good
care.
one.
How's your stay been so far?
Honestly, I just woke up about an hour and a half ago for the first time since transport, so
Okay. So I'm guessing you haven't gotten a phone or anything yet.
no. I saw where I could find a phone, but I left input.
Okay. And yeah, and usually, like, I know there's usually a lot more of us around in like a few hours, kind of thing as well.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm usually not around at this time, but I was like, you know what, let's see if anyone's around and chit chat, because I know some hours can be pretty fucking quiet.
Okay.
Except for Harley. Harley seems to be awake all the time. How about you two? How's your stay going so far?
Here, I thought I was the quiet one.
What do you mean?
Oh,
You are the quiet one. We've been talking. Her and I have been talking all fucking day.
No, I was just asking how's your guys' stay been so far?
same old, same old. Cops were here today.
Oh, they're here
But the
again
wolf,
today.
yeah, but they were a bit more respectful, shall we say. It was like a couple of female cops, so they were quite respectful.
Okay.
Didn't even handcuff us on.
Didn't leak inside the fucking cells and be like, yeah, we'll be right back. Don't worry. Don't leave till we come
Yeah,
back.
exactly. Fucking exactly. Yeah. No, these cops were different. Let's just say that they were nicer. It was weird.
What were they coming in for?
Someone got injured or some shit, so they were here for that. Apparently.
Was there a bunch of them or just a couple?
3 of them. Well, 4 if you include the dude from yesterday. It was an alright one from yesterday. Unlike
Okay.
3 female cops. So.
Oh, sorry, I couldn't stop. Fuck. Yo, I just hit a 201 in 4 shots. That was fucking sick.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Sorry, darts nerd. I'm sorry.
yeah, at least got that in here too, which is nice.
Huh? What? Sorry.
Oh, I was just saying it's nice they have something like that in here.
True. And addicting.
Is that the competitive nature inside of yourself, or
No, I just really like darts. It's very satisfying.
what's the satisfying thing about it?
Just actually hitting it. It's kind of like I mean, it's kind of like any sports, really. If you miss, it's like, oh, fuck. And if you hit it, it's satisfying.
Okay.
Used to have a tennis field in here. That was fun.
Oh. Something that'd make darts a little bit more interesting if they had like a big like wooden metronome type thing that would swing back and forth that you'd have to try to miss in order to hit your shots.
It'd be fucked up. I don't think half of us can even hit the shots as is. We had a competition yesterday. Um, no, actually, when was the lifer meeting? Was that Saturday?
Yeah, Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we had a competition Saturday. And yeah, half of us were just missing shots constantly. So I don't think that
Don't need to
we
make it
even
harder.
need the wood. It's great fun. It just requires practice.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, did you guys end up doing the tour of the kitchen last night?
Nope.
No, I got really busy and not a lot of time.
Oh, okay. I was going to ask if anyone had any big plans today, but I guess there's not really much to do plan wise.
Nope. Not really.
Yeah, I said it earlier, but I think today is really a sleep day for most people because if I check the dispatch for uh, the government, they're all kind of just almost empty, if not empty.
Okay.
So I
Yeah,
think a
no.
lot of people are just sleeping in today.
I got the Surgeon General coming in this afternoon.
Cool. Yeah, she wanted to talk to you guys about group therapy anyway.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Well, that sounds like a
Someone
great
said she
idea.
lost her arm.
Yep, she
Yep.
did.
She
How did
did.
that happen?
We
If you
all
know.
got gassed and kidnapped by a bunch of terrorists, and she woke up without an arm.
Oh, jeez. Wait. So, is this that smoke monster thing someone was
Yeah.
talking about yesterday? What
Yep.
was that? Like, they didn't really get into any details.
Well, it wasn't even just the smoke. So it was black mist that was going around, but we also had actual guys in suits and masks who would just appear and take people. We were all up in towers, so we were holding it down. But then one by one, people in the tower were just taken. They just would stop responding, and when we went to the tower, there would be no trace of them.
Oh.
So then we saw one of these guys. We blasted the fuck out of them. They did not give a shit. We were like, okay, let's all fall back a little bit closer to the lifers. So we were standing on the catwalks near the cafeteria, and then the black mist was hovering over this tower. So we were like, all right, let's get inside. And then it came through the windows. So all of us just got gassed.
Jesus. And then what?
We woke up on an island where they strangely played some kind of Hunger Games.
Jesus.
Yeah, they had, well, it was kind of hide and seek, but it was, their seekers would kill us.
Oh,
Yep.
how many
So,
people died?
I don't actually know, because we would die, quote unquote, and then wake up at a mansion to watch the other people die.
Wait, watch it?
Yeah, they put
There
us
was
at
TV.
the mansion. There was TVs you could watch,
Oh,
and then the people would vote on green zones being removed. So the green zone is where a seeker wouldn't kill you. So everyone who had already been got would vote on what green zone would be removed. So it was a whole thing. But yeah, Quimbley lost her arm through that, through those guys, and no one really knows how or why.
and no one's really found out who did it, or
Nope. I mean, it's hard to investigate mist.
true.
They all wore the
Isn't
same mask. We know
isn't he a
that.
cop?
Well, yeah, Rob Mist is something that he should be investigated. But
Sorry, it was too easy.
honestly, I respect Mist for the pure fact that everyone else hates him.
Is there a reason for it, or
He's just he's a cunt, but he's good at his job. He's a really good cop. He's just a dickhead.
okay?
He's like the most stern motherfucker you'll see. He flirts with everything that moves, but he also like very aggressively apprehends everything that does something wrong.
Oh,
Hence
so you're
why he
telling me
hasn't
I'm
been
gonna
fired yet. Wait, what's up?
so you're telling me that I'm gonna fucking beat his ass?
You can try. He's probably just gonna blast you in the head, to be honest. That's what he does with everyone. And the thing with him is like he's a fucking rat when it comes to that, but he also knows the law enough to twist it just right to where he doesn't get fired. So the whole city hates him. The Department of Transportation, aka the taxi gang, and all those guys, they all want him dead. They've literally been hunting him for months now, but he's still alive. They had an entire night set out just to hunt him down, and it didn't work. He's like a cockroach. No one likes him, but he stays. And I respect him for that because honestly, if everyone hates you, the easy way is just to fuck off. But he doesn't.
I mean, with the attention span of most people too, you probably just disappear for a little while, and people just forget about you and move on to the next thing to hate.
People have been on the Rob Mist train for like more than half a year now. I don't think people are gonna forget.
Did you do anything specific to anyone, or is it just in general, just for his like cuntiness?
No, it's literally just how he operates. It's just how he works. He is just a cunt.
Okay.
He's not nice. He's rude. He yells a lot. He'll talk to you like you're a child. Talk down on you, laugh at you. So no one likes him. Um, he's really aggressive too, but they can't fire him because he does his job well. They don't have a reason to fire him, even though everyone hates him.
You said that he flirts with everything that moves. If people flirt back, does that usually give them some leeway, or
Nope. Not at all. You could flirt with this man for like 6 months straight. If you commit a crime, he'll put you in cuffs just like everyone else.
Sounds like a fuckboy.
He is. But the issue is like, you know, if you don't give a fuckboy what they want, they'll just vanish.
That's fine with me.
They'll diminish. But this guy, the issue is that people give him what he wants. They flirt back, and they get attached. I don't know why. I don't know how anyone could. Tastes differ.
Well, I mean, you can kind of use that same logic with myself. Like, why would I have a fan base? Some people are just fucked.
Well, I mean, I do. That's what I've been saying for the past like week now. It is just weird to me. It's strange. It's very fucking strange. How people could flirt with mist. How people would have a fan base for you. I don't know. I don't get it. But then again, I also get angry at things other people don't get angry at. So it's not like I'm the special being who doesn't have any of that. Everyone has something weird.
Anything in particular that you get mad at that others just kind of shrug off, or?
I would be the dumbest motherfucker to say that in a group of lifers.
Oh no, I'm just really curious.
Fuck around and find out. That's how I found out. I think that's how everyone finds out. You just do your thing, live your life until you find out.
True.
And suddenly you're like, damn, I just got angry at that.
Does it actually never rain here? Because I know someone was saying that
It
on
doesn't.
the bus ride, but
We have like 2 minutes of rain every 4 months. Which is really annoying because I would love rain.
that would definitely give us a lot of jobs trying to mop up all the mud everywhere.
That, it would also make gardening easier. It's just a better vibe in general. It's just nice. Rain is just nice. But we don't get it a lot. So usually when it's raining, everyone just goes outside and it's like, oh my god, it's raining.
How long have you been doing the DOC job for?
15 years and counting.
What kind of got you started into it?
Money.
And that's still the reason?
If that was still the reason, I would not be in command because I do not get paid enough for what I have to deal with.
What ended up switching?
No
it
one
up
does,
you?
for that matter. Well, I mean, you do DLC for like 2 years and you get attached to lifers, you get close to them, you talk to them every day. You really want to help them out and rehabilitate those guys. And then we were introduced to a parole system to get lifers on parole and then freed if they completed that. So we really tried our best to help rehabilitate. We worked side by side with the lifers for fucking ages. We had them set up a farmer's market booth. We had businesses started with them. A whole thing.
Oh, wow.
So eventually, your motivation to be DOC changes from, oh, it's money, to I really want to help these guys. Because some people fucked up. Some people Some people deserve to be here. They did what they did, and they do it again. And other people really just fucked up. They had a bad hand dealt to them, or they just were in a fucked up situation and they made a mistake. And people who are willing to behave and not just stab and punch guards left and right every single day, people who don't participate in riots, people who really are trying their best to just better themselves. Uh, yeah, those people I have respect for, and those people I want to help out no matter what. It's it DOC is ever so moving. It doesn't stand still. So my motivations change monthly. It goes from money to wanting to help lifers, and through helping lifers, you realize, okay, if this department goes, lifers are fucked. You guys are gonna be rotting here forever, and no way out. So then my motivation is like, okay, this department needs to thrive and keep going. The motivations, I mean, when people ask me why I do this job, there's so many reasons, but I can only give so many.
No, that's fair. Anything that you really hate about the job?
Yeah, I mean, the people that I just mentioned, lifers who are in here for what they've done and they do it again. The people who have no remorse,
So you'd hate me.
people who find it funny to fuck with guards every single day because they're bored, people who uh, do dumb shit, get a penalty for it, and then go, oh my god, but for what?
Oh God, he would
The people who
hate
don't want help,
Axel.
they can stay there. They can be in their cage however long they want. I don't care. The people who
He
want help,
doesn't
I am here
like
with open arms, and I
Axel.
gladly help out.
What category would you put Poon Poon in?
Yeah. Well, I don't know about remorse for that guy, but he put many of my guards in the ICU. Um, and then when we put him in the shoe, we started crying about it. So it's just kind of depends. He has good days. He has days where he's a really nice guy to talk to, and he's just funny. But he also has days where he just throws a fit over nothing. So it depends. I don't really have a category. I know he's a lifer who doesn't want help. He doesn't have remorse. He doesn't want to get out of here. He'd do it again. He's told us many times. So it's I guess it's the category of, okay, you don't want help. That's fine. I won't give you help. But at the same time, he has days where he's not a prick. Like, not everyone who doesn't want help is a cunt, you know?
Mm.
They're just either stubborn or they've made peace with it and they're like, yeah, fuck it. I did what I did. I'll do it again.
Is he the only lifer that was here before it started transporting people in from out of state, or?
No, I think we have like three. Um, two or three, I'm not sure. But they just don't wake up. You have Poon Poon who wakes up every time he wants to start shit. Or every time he just wants to tell a dad joke and leave. And the rest I haven't seen since he got sent up.
Someone was talking about someone named Orc yesterday. What's that about? Like, they're
Who?
saying he's an actual orc.
Oh, Orc, yeah.
Like, is he an actual orc? Because that's what someone was saying, and I just don't understand that.
He's a dude with an. Hmm. Hold on. So, orc. Dude's the guy with like an alien mask. He's fucked in the head.
Are we all a little fucked in the head to be fair?
No, you can talk, he can't. He has his own language that only a few people understand. Including his mom who tried to kill him, so
Oh,
it's just
that's exciting.
Yep. So yeah, I mean he's not an actual orc. People just call him orc because that's what he wants to be called.
Oh, okay. And people just feed into it for him.
You can't really do anything with people like that. I mean, you can say you're not an orc, but that's his legal name. If he believes he's an orc, he'll believe it whether you tell him he is or not. That guy is not right in the head.
Okay. Does he wake up often, or?
He used to. He doesn't too often anymore, but he comes around sometimes, yeah.
A lot of random screams.
Yeah, if
Yeah,
you
don't worry about
notice
them.
guards falling off the tower or something.
No, that's inmates.
Yeah, do
That's
people
the
fall
psych
off these
ward.
catwalks all that much, or?
No. There's railings for a reason. If you fall off, you're gonna dump.
Mm.
No, but that screams are inmates. That's a psych ward. They, just like orc, they are not right in the head. But, unlike orc, they have passed the level of talking and they just scream.
Oh, okay.
You know, they just sit in a padded room 24/7 and just stare at the ceiling.
I'm gonna go and try to wake myself up a little bit. I'll be back in a little bit.
Good luck.
All right. Gotta go and fly out for my second job, so I'll be right back in like 4-ish hours.
All right.
Have a good one.
You do. I need to go and eat some shitty pizzas.
Sorry, what did I miss? I was dreaming about a cat.
Kurt's gonna go wake up. Harley's gonna get some pizza.
Oh, okay. I gotta think about a cat again. Here you go. being attacked by that cat in my daydreams again. They were very hungry this time, so you know.
Good.
So what was discussed during the meeting on Saturday?
Mostly just talking about communicating, like establishing like, hey, like we're all in this together. Don't be dicks to each other. Talk shit out. Uh, Aaliyah is planning to start a gang of lifers. You don't have to be involved. It's entirely up to you if you want to be involved in that.
Nope, Axel will not be.
I'm probably gonna work on a tattoo for it. If I can get one of the fucking DOC to give me a notebook.
Yeah, I think I'm not gonna join no gangs because I never join gangs. I ain't into gangs.
No, I get that, but main reason I'm gonna join is one, I mean, I was in a street gang growing up, and two, I don't know, it's that sense of family. Like obviously all the lifers are family in my opinion, but you know what I mean, right? It's like when things go wrong, I know who exactly I can depend on. And that's nothing
Yeah.
against you. Obviously, I know I can depend on you. I'm gonna go run some pockets since
All
he ain't
right.
in the street anymore.
What do you mean, oh no? This is your fault. Rucky, this is your fault. This is all Luke's fault right here. You know why he's in here. You're the one who put him in here. You remember my Blaze when I had a guy come in and do gun smuggling? This is him. This is a continuation of that role play. This is Axel Grime, the guy that you played good cop with. This is a continuation of that roleplay. He is now a lifer in Boilingbroke Penitentiary.
Just having a nosy, see who's around. Yeah, that's the only thing to do is pick pockets and check to see who's around, and that's about it.
This is still Onyx.
Nice. I wish we could use that
Onyx
money.
has
like,
a program
honestly.
where you can do what they call a lifer, where you go over and you serve forever
Well, I
in
heard
prison.
it's gonna be tokens.
I don't know.
Look, it'll show that I have like forever in prison. See? 996,000 months
2
left.
medical, 1 mayor office, 1 DOJ, and 1 med.
Axel Grime. See? Weapons trafficking times 33, attempted murder times 30, and murder times 3. He is a lifer in prison. He'll never get out of prison.
I kind of want to prank call that Mercy, but she's gonna know it's me, and I have no ideas for a prank call.
Nah, just do what we were talking about yesterday. Fuck it. Let her relax and do what we were talking about yesterday.
What was that?
Remember about talking to somebody and seeing if you can't sort something out?
Yeah, but I gotta get the thing for that. You know what I mean? It's gonna
No, I
cost
know.
a. What's that fucking them calls that people really hate? What are they like? Car insurance or something? I fucking.
Here, talk about your car's extended warranty.
Oh yeah, I should totally do that. I need to figure out like what is it you say though. So I don't. Huh. I think it might go something like, "We've been trying to reach you concerning your vehicle's extended warranty," right? Something like that.
Yep, exactly.
You should have received a notice in the mail
Yep.
about your car's extended warranty eligibility. Since we've got no response, we're giving you a final courtesy call before we close out your file. Oh my god.
Wow. Okay. That's kind of funny. I was just like looking up the felony levels for my charges.
We've been trying to reach you concerning your vehicle's extended warranty. If you do not pay within a certain amount of days, it will be towed.
Oh, that's fine. All my cars are impounded.
Then we will keep it forever.
Okay.
She hung up.
I believe it. Wait, who's
Oh, we need more little calls like that to piss
Oh,
her
that
off.
bitch went off
It's
duty.
funny. Oh, really?
Not her, but I'm talking about
Yeah,
Apple.
she's easy to piss off. You just swear at her and then she gets pissed. Isn't that crazy though for a psych dog? This supposed psych dog. Who has manslaughter to him.
What about manslaughter?
Oh yeah, she's got. Oh no, she got it and took off her record. Interest. Funny.
Yeah, the one thing that
Mm.
I regret is that I didn't make a video of that special event. Because that would go so good on my YouTube with this character.
Oh look, so many people to pickpocket. I'm gonna see if you shut the door. You probably. You. The cops actually shut all the stuff too. For one. Was kind of disappointed. Alright.
Don't worry, I'll get enough so you guys can actually do it. I need to start taking that shit out again so we can recoup some of that. Consider tomato a fruit.
Depends on who you ask.
Carrot is definitely a vegetable, right?
I mean, technically, I think tomato falls under all of the characteristics of a fruit, but everyone considers it a vegetable.
I mean, you want to put a tomato in fruit salad, would you?
You wouldn't what?
Wouldn't put a tomato in fruit salad.
Yeah,
I mean,
some
no.
people put onions in that shit, so.
What
Yeah.
the fuck?
Yeah, people will put onions in fruit salad.
That's nasty.
I mean, I'm biased, I just don't like onions, so.
And all that's valid.
I like onion, but not there. Oh, the fruit salad. What the fuck? Oh, damn, that would be hella nasty.
That's her nickname, LG. That's what we're going to call her, LG. I got a nickname for her. I'm
That's
happy.
gonna be the batch of fruit. Obviously, you don't have to plant all of it at once, because that would be kind of redundant for us to have ongoing fresh supply, but,
Oh.
And then I'll get some of the veggies also. I didn't. Is it lettuce or cabbage? Lettuce. Lettuce, potatoes, garlic, onion. Yes. Lettuce, potatoes, onion, garlic. Lettuce, potatoes, onions, garlic.
You feel tired. I feel that. Yesterday was a long, hard day for me, so I'm really enjoying the fact that I get to sit down all day.
Go ahead and throw a note up here.
Interesting. So we have to plant them individually.
So it's potatoes and lime are the doubled up.
So what are you planning?
Lemons. Some lemon.
Okay,
No, you
everything
can,
is restocked seed-wise now, at least.
Alright.
I was gonna say, you can plant too, right?
Yeah, I prefer doing like this.
No. I'm talking to him.
You might not know how. It's a certain way of doing
I'm learning the technique, watching the pattern that she's putting down.
it. You can do any pattern, honestly. I don't even know why I'm doing it like that. Normally I do like 3 rows, but then I got bored of it. So now I'm just trying out different things, I guess. You know.
This guy's pitter-pattering is gonna set me off.
Oh, the dude limping around.
Alright, that's it.
Oh my god, she's at the fucking sculpture. Jesus fucking Christ. Fuck's sake.
Why is it Jesus Christ that she's at the sculpture?
She's fucking obsessed with it. She treats it like
Oh.
it's like a thing, like a pet or something, like it can hear you.
So is that the warden? I believe she introduced herself.
Deputy.
Deputy warden, got you.
Yeah. She goes to Nessie every time she's in the yard and like sits down with it and talks to it, and I'm just sitting there like, for fuck's sake, you weird. He's a strange. Alright, that's some. Looks like he's doing a fucking patrol.
So when putting down the seat, do you use the seat or do you look at the bed?
It's the same way you eat or drink when they
Okay.
give you food or drink. You kind of, put it in your pockets in the same place. You
Funny
do the
thing
same kind of
is,
action.
is you only understand what she said if you're not a lifer.
It's the same thing how you use a phone.
Where did she run off to now? Did she just go over to the Nessie and leave?
No, she's going around the yard patrolling. She's currently like over there.
Oh.
If you want, you can take some seeds out of the barrel and try it.
Is that at me?
Any of
No,
you.
me.
You know me. I'm not much of a farmer. I'm just here to watch you and make sure nobody fucks with you.
Hell, I'm not even supposed to be doing this. I'm defying the doctor right now. Trust me.
Oh no, you defying a figure of authority. Who would have ever thought that you would do such a thing? Good heavens. Holly, I must report you at once.
I think she knew I was gonna defy her too. I think she knows. Of course I am. I'm not gonna sit around and do fuck all. It was kind of funny because the doctor was like to me, like she stood right in front of me and she's like, to the what's his name, the fucking Steve. That's his name. She was like to Steve, "You are the witness to this. You can be tased, but you can't be chain tased. It'll fuck up your pacemaker, and you like basically they can't like triple tase you or whatever." But she said you can be tased, so make good choices. I literally said to her, I'm not very good at that.
Did you plant some potatoes too?
Let me have a look. Did I do? We need limes, lettuce, any ones that say 30, that have 30 seeds are the ones that need to be done. I plant them till they're about 18, 19, like till you got 18 or 19 seeds left. That's what I've kind of been doing. Just doing a little bit of each.
Oh, yeah, you should probably grab one of the
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that does. Like, I don't know if you needed a plan or whatever. I don't know. You do. Okay?
How the fuck do you get them in like the tight rows or whatever? Like it won't.
So do you know how like so you,
Oh,
you
instead of
know,
planting multiple, plant them one at a time.
yeah, basically you gotta do like one at a time. And I don't have a trowel, so I think I can't do multiple at a time. That's what I've noticed. If I have a trowel, I can do multiple at a time, and if I like have no trowel, I can do one at a time. I guess that's kind of what the trowel kind of does or whatever.
We are learning.
I still want to talk to her about getting the ankle monitors. for
You
our
should have
fucking
talked
sub.
to her while she was here. Good
I
job.
thought she would be here for longer than 10 minutes.
No! She never stays on the yard for long! Yeah, she never stays on the
Not
yard.
telling me yet.
for long.
Gotcha.
They
Well,
just come on the
I have
yard
a
for
feeling
like,
that it's Burger
what, 10
Shot,
minutes or something, then they fuck off.
based on the fact that you said you told Bambi that Burger Shot's not ran by an MC. So does every pile take one seed?
Yeah. Pretty much, it's like one pile, one seed. Yeah. I don't know how many plants you get, because like everybody keeps harvesting it, like before I get to it. So I've never harvested, so I don't know how much like it gives per plant. But they do use it for the food truck, and if their stuff's going bad or gonna go bad soon, they usually make us food from it and give us it. I mean, it's not too bad to do. It gives you something to do for a little bit. That's honestly the only reason why I fucking do this shit for something to do. I don't like enjoy gardening or anything. It's quite fucking boring, but it's like, what's more boring, doing nothing or doing something? And I haven't seen him since. So, and this week is supposed to be a big week for us lifers, according to him.
Yeah, well, it is only Monday, so.
Yep. He didn't elaborate on how it's supposed to be a big week for us, but if it's according to his supposed plan, it's a riot, take over the prison, blah blah blah. So we will see. Not sure how much I believe the man, you know. Considering he said he was also gonna come to our lifer meeting and then didn't turn out.
So I'm gonna be honest. I was thinking about like smashing in the face on this. Then I saw that message, leave my Messi alone from Alaya. Yeah, I'm like, okay, I'll leave it alone. Alaya is like the mom president, the mom of prison, so I'll respect her. Oh, who's she prank calling now?
No one. There's no one worth it. There's that dickhead fucking doctor, but that's all. And I've already done it to her. We need to find someone in the lifers who's really good at prank calls and get them to prank call her. Like, who's really convincing and shit that she hasn't heard before. But she's heard my voice before, so she totally knew it was fucking me.
Yeah, I can't
So
do
I'm
it.
no good for that. Because
She knows my
voice.
voice.
She was my doctor, and then, yeah. Debate. I don't even remember what she treated me for. It was for some.
Like,
I think Sophia's supposed to be coming today. But because she has like she comes every Monday, like, but it's like a couple of hours from now, like 3 to 4 hours from now. I don't know if she's gonna come this week though, but she usually brings the cat with her when she can.
I don't know. You can always call one of them when they're on duty or whatever and see if they can bring an animal here.
Yeah, she has like weekly meetings, so you can tell her your grievances and shit. She's like an advocate or whatever for us or whatever the fuck you call. And like, because she's something to do with the mayor's office. So. I actually hope people fucking ring her on that, using that. I hope the short terms do it.
Oh, is
That'd
that
be
who
so.
the
Yeah.
number
Hope
is?
so.
Yeah. She put the phone down on me because I swore at her. So then I was like, if she's that easily pissed off, then technically people ringing that number would also piss her off if they did it a lot. So I had the idea of putting her number like in visitation and in cell box 7, since it's the most frequented 2 places of the prison. In the hopes that people actually are that bored here that they fucking do it.
Well, I mean, most you can do is hope that people fuck with her.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be like maybe like a DOC later, but I don't know because like obviously some got shot yesterday, so I don't know.
Yeah.
It depends on who got shot and how often they came around. I mean, we know one of them's Cora, so like she doesn't really come around that much, so it's not that big of a deal. Like for us, not that big of a loss. She's scared to come in the yard when there's a lot of us anyway, so it's kind of funny. The fucking warden and deputy warden don't give a shit and they just walk into the yard like Castle does, not giving a fuck how many there is of us. And then there's Cora hiding up on the catwalk. If you ask her, are you scared? She gets a little pissed off if you keep going on about it to her. It's kind of funny. It's like a form of entertainment trying to piss her off.
Wow, who'd have thought you would piss off the DOC?
It's not like we have anything else to do.
I mean, I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just
Yeah.
laughing at it.
Around. It's kind of like one of the few things we can actually fucking do besides planting some plants in the garden for what, 10 minutes or something. It's not like we have that much to do. So.
Not disagree. You know that. I'm just here to chill.
Yep.
People come and go. I'm honestly surprised that more part-timers aren't in here. It's so weird seeing nobody.
Yeah, they tend to come like in a couple hours time kind of thing.
what
One
you're telling
time
me
we
I
had
should do.
15 up here at one time. It was like a big shootout.
I believe it. So what you're telling me I should do is just lay in the dirt and stare at the sky and daydream for the next like 2 hours.
Pretty fucking much. 2-3 hours, maybe 4. It just really depends on how late people stayed up and stuff. They stayed up super late, they ain't gonna really be around too much, like earlier on. But if they don't stay up too late, they tend to be around the time they do. I mean, the only other thing we could do is plot and plan things, but what can we plot and plan?
Oh, sorry. I thought you were someone else.
Oh no, just me.
Have you taken a look back around here? Has anyone shown you everything? Or?
No, no one showed me back here. I
All
just
right, come
looked around.
come in this way. So if you go and start looking at some of the books and stuff like that.
Yeah, I noticed some of them were hollowed
okay.
out. One of them
Yeah.
had like $100 in it. 2 of them had phones.
Yeah,
I
there's
wasn't gonna touch it
there's,
because I thought they were someone's property.
yeah, there's also a couple of the chair legs have hollow legs in them too.
Good to know.
Yeah. If you do ever end up getting yourself a phone, hopefully soon. So one of the places that we like to do, either go into your cell or come over this way here. Come in here and pretty much like stand around here, because there's no cameras and stuff in here, and the guards don't really come around this area.
Okay.
But yeah, what are some of your intentions?
Just chill and retire.
Chill and retire. Have you seen any of the DOC around?
The deputy warden was around, but she went to bed.
Okay. I know that there's one on duty right now, but I just haven't seen him yet. And then yeah, you have your own kind of locker over here too that
I
you
did
can put your
notice
shit
that.
in. All right, nice. Do you have any intentions of talking with any of the psychologists or anything?
Nope, I don't like doctors.
Bad experience.
In my experience, you go to the doctor because you're dying. I'm not dying.
Anyone else awake? Oh no, there's someone.
There was some guy who was here on a hut.
Was he like darker skinned, bald?
No. Long white like us.
Oh, okay.
Long hair. He had a green bandana on. Guessing he's part of the family.
Okay.
He said that him and his boys were trying to get a body out of the morgue.
body out of the morgue.
Oh, that guy who's running
That's-
there, I don't know who he is.
Okay, yeah. Was he wearing a full jumpsuit?
He was.
That might be Jasper. So no, he's one of the few lifers that's actually still wearing a full jumpsuit.
Of course he would be.
Did you hear about the possible Christmas stuff coming up?
No.
So the blocks are looking to get us a bunch of presents to get brought in here.
Okay.
And have something big kind of go down. Now, obviously, it's going to be something that's going to be very coordinated. It's not going to be just like off the cuff kind of thing. It's going to be something that we're going to be having to kind of plan for. And yeah, last night there was potentially someone that attempted to escape. Not one of us, but it was someone that's just in here for a little while, and that's how the DOC ended up getting shot.
Gotcha. I did hear they tried to negotiate for visitation.
Yeah, so I was in visitation when it was the Lost. They actually asked me if I wanted a knife. I told them I would love a knife, but you know, it's going to be pretty hard to get one in here. They're like,
Yeah.
And they said, oh, well, we're going to need to do a riot. And I'm like, well, sorry, we can't just go and do a riot for the sake of doing a fucking riot. Because we live in here, we're not just here for, like, short time. And they're
Yeah.
like, okay. Then I heard them call up the DOC saying that there's a situation going on the visitor side of visitation. And that's when I left. Came back a couple minutes later, heard the gunshot. They were all gone, so I'm pretty sure it was them that ended up hurting the DOC. But one
That
thing
does
to keep in
track with
mind,
what I heard.
so when the cops ended up coming in here, they were fucking assholes at first, but they also ended up leaving a bunch of doors unlocked.
Oh, how nice of them.
Yeah, we were able to get upstairs, so pretty much where 8 Alpha is over there.
Yep.
You turn left, we were able to get inside that door, and then a door to go up a set of stairs. We got up towards where the medical wing was, but I don't know if they just relocked them or if they just didn't get that far. But yeah, they left 2 or 3 doors unlocked. So not sure what your retirement plans really have if you're going to get involved with any of that stuff, but
Well, no point in doing. Well, extracurricular activities never hurt.
yeah. As long as they're done for a reason and not just kind of done for the sake of it, because that's what's going to cause issues. Did you hear any of the points from the meeting we had?
Communicate with each other. Don't hurt each other. We're family, and they're trying to start a game.
And so they're also looking to get us outside of the prison to do community service type stuff. Now, I'm not sure what that's going to entail or what it's going to be like, but it's going to be one of those things where if they do that, we're also going to need to be very careful, because if someone goes and tries to do something right off the hop, like the first time or two, that's going to
Gone
end up causing
forever.
issues, and exactly gone forever. But yeah, I'm sure if they let any of us out there to do that stuff, there will probably be a large amount of people watching us too. So I can see them doing it just to test us and see what we do. But
Oh yeah, definitely can't do anything on the first couple goes.
oh god, yeah, it's something good. Like I said, everything needs to be planned. Can't just do things just off the fucking cuff. What was the stuff that you got brought in for?
Basically I got in for moonlighting. I was selling weapons. Weapons killed people. They charged me for the killings.
What kind of weapons?
Handguns, assault rifles. I did a lot of assault rifles.
Okay.
What to do?
Yo, what up?
Hello.
How's it going?
Y'all twins, bro?
No.
No, we just
Oh.
have the same fashion sense, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. What y'all in for?
Yeah.
He's
Just
in
the-
for doing puzzles, and I'm in for moonlighting.
Yeah.
Moonlighting?
This motherfucker,
Puzzles?
this motherfucker got weapons trafficking times 33.
Damn.
How about you guys?
drug trafficking.
I stole
Oh.
a car.
Stole a car. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
How are you on a hut right now for drug trafficking?
Yeah.
Or what were you selling? Or shipping?
I wasn't even selling. I got raided.
Oh.
Yeah, I had weed on me. They bust me with the weed, and they said we gonna get a request of a raid. And then they accepted the raid, and then they bust in my car. They found like 600 bud, cocaine, oxy, stolen MDW, stolen watches, stolen phones, and then they gave me drug trafficking. It don't make sense.
Oh shit.
Yeah. How are drug trafficking if the car's stationary, dog?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's the amount.
Yeah, how would drug trafficking if he ain't in traffic?
Yeah.
True.
It gotta be on the move. I wasn't on the move.
Whereabouts was your vehicle?
It was on the block. Parked in the backyard, dog.
You know what it is? I think it's because it's down the south side. They're just like, you know what? Fuck these people. We'll just
Yeah,
do whatever
true.
we want to them and make them suffer because no one really cares about them down there. At least not in the government.
They've been wanting to put the blocks away, bruh, and they finally found a way.
They really do be doing that shit.
And you said you stole.
Yeah. I was lockpicking a car outside of prison, and then 2 cops rolled up.
Damn.
Yeah, it was bad timing. My girl was in the seat saying, "Hey, we probably shouldn't lockpick cars here." I said, "Hey, they ain't gonna check the prison parking lot." And then
The
2 seconds
one
later,
time you say that.
yeah, 2 seconds.
they do
I
do
think she
that.
jinxed it. I
Yeah,
think she
you would
jinxed
have been
it.
fine if you didn't say anything.
Yeah, you know, I used to do ATMs a lot, bro, and I never had the cops show up. The one time I really needed the money so I could go buy this really nice whip, and I went to the ATM. My homeboy was like, "Hey, bro, how funny will it be if the cops actually show up to the one ATM we need?" You know what happened, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How many?
Yeah. Fucking 3 cars, dog.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah, the whole squad rolled up.
Fuck, it's always Booker. Booker's always catching me at ATMs.
I don't call that motherfucker Booker. I call him Hooker.
Yeah.
Brock Hooker.
Do you guys know a police officer with a tan shirt, blonde hair, maybe a little bit blonder than our hair? Kind of an asshole.
They all kind of assholes.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Do you know their name?
No.
I just remember a name.
Yeah, no, they came in here last night pretty heavy and were just being a bunch of fucking dickbags, especially that one. Pretty much went and took us into our cell block, said, "Don't leave until we come back and get you." Well, guess what they did? They just
Probably
fucked
was
off.
Brock Hooker. That motherfucker an asshole.
Oh yeah.
That motherfucker's an asshole for real. I was dating his partner, and she didn't tell me that they were actually together the whole time.
Oh.
And then after I found out, he fucking called Cowboy Block and he started bragging about fucking her.
What?
Damn.
And I was like, "I
What was her
bitch, pull
name?
up then," and he didn't pull up. Oh, Winnie.
Okay.
And I'm like, and bruh, now even though he's bragging about fucking her, anytime you ask them about each other, they're like, "Nah, we ain't dating." And I'm like, bruh, get a new bit.
That whack as fuck.
What, like, who the fuck they think they are? Fucking Ross and Rachel?
Who's Ross
They
and
were on a
Rachel?
break, bro.
Yeah. This fucking will they, won't they bullshit.
Hey, let me go check if the motherfucker went off busy. Hold on.
Alright, bro.
Oh, he looked for a lawyer.
He's trying to get a bail hearing.
Okay. Yeah, definitely always go for the bail.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know, because my homeboys got bail for killing that cop, and they got 12 years, but then the third one that stayed in here the whole time also got 12 years, but time served, so she was just out the same day.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
How long they give you for stealing a car?
Shit, like 30 months. But you know, it probably would have been like 5, but I drove away.
Ah.
I drove away. I was resistant cuffs. You know.
How far did you
Yeah.
make it?
I made it pretty. I did this fucking sick ass jump off a cliff, but then I kind of flipped.
Hey, that's how they
If I
got
hadn't
me.
flipped, I would have made them.
It's always the flip.
Yeah. Car's always flipping when you don't want it to. But I mean, you know, you gotta practice, bro. You gotta take those opportunities to practice.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
it's the whole thing. You running, you have the opportunity to get 0 months.
Exactly. You miss every chance you miss every shot you don't take.
Yeah.
And then you need the practice for when you kill a cop or some shit, and then you really got to get out of there.
Yeah, that is definitely true. Definitely best not to stick around that area.
All right, I gotta go check if my girl got arrested too.
All right.
I'll see y'all later.
Yeah, take care. Have there been a lot of them coming in today so far? Or?
They are the 3rd ones that I've seen.
Oh, wow.
It's been very quiet, but it's kind of what I expected for these hours.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to come around all the different hours just to see, but yeah, I find that usually around now and a little bit later is when people really start kind of waking up.
Which is a real shame, because I have to go to bed in about an hour.
Oof. I know, what was it? I know that there was a bunch of DOC on like 8-ish hours from now too, but those are like, that is definitely like my bedtime. That is when I need to curl into my bunk and fucking pass the fuck out.
Yeah, I'll be honest, our intake, that was really late for me.
Oh yeah? Okay, yeah, oh, fuck. I hope that while you wake up, there's still going to be able to be a bunch of people around. Because, yeah, walking around by yourself would definitely be fucking, get on the boring side really quick.
Yeah, but at least I get my exercise in.
That's true. Yeah, I'm trying to get back to my routine too. I wasn't able to get to the gym. They kept me pretty much in like cell block the whole time I was at the last place.
Yeah, while I was going through my trial, they only gave me like 30 minutes of yard time every like week. Outside that, I was in the cell the rest of the time.
What kind of yard time was it? Did you get actual yard time, or was it like one
No.
of those like cells outside?
It's an
with, like,
outside
the mesh over
cell.
top and, yeah. And they're like, here you go do your exercise, and you're like, fuck, how am I doing exercise in here?
I could do the same exercise in my cell. I just have more room here.
Yeah. But no, it is nice here being able to actually fucking walk outside and see the fucking sun or see the fucking anything. Just like Cass was saying this morning, hopefully it does rain at some point so you can actually just kind of stand out in the rain sometimes.
Although I'll be honest, I don't really miss the rain.
I haven't seen the rain in like 5 years. Would just like that.
Yeah, I'll be honest, my incarceration is recent. I got caught about 5 months ago, so.
Oh, fuck. How are you adjusting?
Like I said, in this retirement, I'm more worried about getting out of these walls right now, because I'm pretty sure if I get out, I'll be a dead man within minutes.
Oh, really?
Well, it's one of the things. I didn't talk when I got caught.
Mm-hmm.
And my supplier is worried that I'm going to talk to get out of the walls.
Okay.
So if I leave the walls, they're going to think that I talked.
Were they pretty upset about the what? How many weapons did they find on you?
Oh, they didn't find the weapons on me. They already knew I. So the reason why I got caught on all the charges is the people I sold the weapons to talked. They said I sold the weapons. So I got tied to every crime that they committed with the guns.
Okay. So at least your supplier wouldn't be too mad that that you didn't lose any money or weapons for
Nope.
them.
Didn't lose anything for them. In fact, they're paying my family right now as long as I keep quiet.
Okay. All right, that's nice. Hopefully they're paying your family decently, or
About 10 grand a month.
that's pretty good. Your family ever going to come by and visit you at all, or?
My wife went to the trial and said I was a monster.
Oh. Was she aware of what you're doing, or?
You know, I actually have no clue. She never asked how I got my money. She never asked where I was going when I was gone for a month at a time.
Do you know what that reminds me of? Have you seen the movie Lord of War?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is exact where she's just like where you know she knows, but she's just like, don't tell me. That way I don't really
Yeah.
know. Did she testify against you for anything, or was she
No.
just at the trial?
She was just at the trial. She wanted to hear what I was getting prosecuted for.
Did she end up keeping any money, or did they just take everything from you,
Oh, all my assets got frozen.
house and everything?
No, they kept the house because the house was never under my name. I was too smart
Okay.
about that.
Okay, nice. Now, big question is if you had to do it all over again, would you change anything?
Yeah, I choose who I did business with a little bit better.
How did you find the people that you did do business with?
Contact. So I started gun trafficking for the government, and then you sell to one guy, and then he asked you, "Can you do another job for me, but without the government?" And then that's how I got started. That's why I'm in here for moonlighting. The government didn't care
Okay.
about the weapons I sold for them. They just cared about the weapons I sold without them.
Yeah, that's usually where it is. And of course, for them, they're like, why would we fucking get that guy out? We can probably throw a rock and find 10
Yep.
more people to do the exact same thing.
Exactly.
Oh, man. Yeah, man, it is fucking quiet. I don't know how you did it so long today.
You know, when you're in solitary, you get used to it.
That is true. What kind of things do you do to keep yourself entertained?
Count. I would just
Count anything in particular, or
No, just count numbers.
how high did you get?
At one point I got like 39 million.
Jesus. Would you mark anything down? Would you like do any marks on the walls or anything to kind of help keep count, or?
No, it was just all in my head, and then when I went to bed, I'd write the number down that I was at, and I started at that number the next day.
Okay. Fuck, that must have taken you quite a while to get up there.
Well, not too long, like I said. Only been in 5 months.
Yeah, at least this place has a lot more things to look at least.
Yeah, at least here we get to play darts.
True. You can still make phone calls out to people and that.
Yep. Which
If
is
there's
why
anyone
I'm not
around.
worried about getting a phone, because I can do everything that I need to do with the MDWs and the phones here.
True.
I just might need to remember a number for about 10 minutes.
Yeah. And if you need anyone else's number from like the directory or anything, you can just ask someone else who does have a phone.
Yeah. But I don't need those connections until I can figure out how to get things into the prison.
Yeah, hopefully that can come soon. What kind of things are you looking to get in, do you think?
Weapons, food.
So last night, we call him Cowboy. He actually brought us some food last night.
Nice.
He went and there's a food truck that the DOC have, and he went in there and cooked us a bunch of food. And first real food I've had in fucking forever, and it was actually fucking delicious. It's like a nice big plate of fries, a little bit of I think Cajun pepper on there.
Oh, that does sound good.
Yeah, a lot more flavorful than the pizza soup that we get.
Right? I
I'm
don't know.
surprised I haven't shit myself yet from that.
Just getting my teeth in a nice juicy thing of meat right now.
Oh god, a nice steak, a nice barbecued steak with some corn on the cob or something.
Right?
How do you take your steak?
Medium rare.
Okay. Yeah, I'm more of a blue rare person myself.
I had a feeling you would say something like that.
And no, not a cannibal.
Oh, I didn't think you were.
No, I just think people are assuming that of me, but no, never tasted human flesh.
I will be honest. I remember what you did by saying Jeffrey Dahmer shit,
Oh,
but Jeffrey Dahmer actually ate his victims too. So
yeah, that's true.
I don't know. There's a couple of you guys that I'm remembering what you're doing by nicknames. But I'm trying to be very nice. So normally everyone I meet, I give them a nickname. With the other residents, I'm trying to retro remember your guys' names to be respectful.
Yeah, names can definitely be hard. There's a few that I'm just like every time I see them I ask them their name again. All right, I'm gonna go do a couple of my walking laps. I'll be back in a little bit.
All right, you have fun.
We didn't do anything, okay?
Why would I care if you did anything?
Babe, ask this guy what he's in here for.
You don't have to give me attitude. Why are you in jail?
Moonlighting.
Moonlighting. Okay, come on. Let's look at his file. What's your state ID again, sir?
17217.
Jesus Christ. Oh, they updated my picture. Yay, I look so cute.
Oh, what are you, like 5'3"?
Me?
Yeah, from the picture.
I'm 5'2", actually.
Oh, I think the hair adds an inch.
Yeah, I'm short. I'm gonna go outside. What did I do? Oh, I got caught lockpick in a car and then I ran away and they chased me.
Wow, you're one of your second person like that today.
They were
Yeah,
together.
yeah, we were
Oh,
together.
seen. Okay.
Yeah.
Guessing you got the same amount of time, like
No, I
30-ish
got.
months or so.
Yeah, they tried to give me 40 because I had extra charges than him, but they put it down.
Okay, what did you do? Like fight back against the cops, or?
Oh, right. So I ejected from my car, right? So I ran on foot to where my other car was. And I didn't know this, but someone had switched the plates on my car. So they
Oh,
charged me for fucking the wrong plate, having the wrong plates. But yeah, I didn't even know that. And I got in my other car and I started reversing and I hit an officer. I didn't mean to hit him. And so then they started shooting at me. So then
Oh,
they tried to
Jesus.
charge me with assault with a deadly weapon.
Wow.
Yeah, it was like a long chase, very long chase.
Well, I mean,
It
at
was
least
like
you gave them a run for their money.
yeah, I lost them at one point, and then I turned the corner, and one of them was just silent. They saw me, so
And which cop got you?
well, no, I gave myself in. Basically, I said if they take the assault with a deadly weapon charge off, I'll hand myself in.
Okay.
So they did.
Well, at least it seems like some of them can be manageable. Or
Yeah, I also stole
okay,
one
go
of their
on.
pancakes.
Ah,
Yeah. He was like, if I give you pancakes, will you hand yourself in? So I got in his car and I was like, yeah, sure. I took the pancakes, I got out and ran. So he wasn't very happy I did that.
and I
They were
mean,
good pancakes though.
yeah, that's good. And especially with how expensive food is nowadays. I mean, take the free stuff
Exactly.
when you can.
Well, enjoy life, I guess.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
will.
You guys got this?
Mm-hmm. And
Yeah.
you stay safe out there.
I'm always safe.
I wonder if it's always like always kind of wonders criminals always date criminals, or wonder if it ever goes the other way, kind of like with you and how your wife was.
Yeah.
How did you two meet?
Oh, high school.
Oh, high school sweethearts.
Yep.
And she had no idea.
Oh, I'm sure she had some idea. She just never asked.
She just enjoyed the money that was coming in, the things that you're buying her, and
Pretty much. Although I didn't flaunt the money, to be honest. I paid the mortgage monthly. I didn't pay it in one sum. I was doing things fairly smart.
yeah.
Stayed off the IRS's radar, so.
That's a good idea, because once IRS gets its fucking hooks in you, you're fucked.
Yep, that's when everything starts to unravel.
Must have been pretty hard though not to go and buy lavish things.
No, not really.
Oh no, didn't really have lavish taste at all, or
Well, I spend a lot of my money reinvesting into my own business.
oh okay.
I always had a dream of selling an attack helicopter. Never got to that point though.
I'm sure that'd probably take a while to be able to kind of get to.
Yep.
What was your most, I guess, extravagant piece of machinery or weapon that you've ever sold?
I managed to get my hands on a javelin. Sold
Oh
that.
shit!
So the nice
That's,
thing is when the U.S. pulled out of Iraq, they left all sorts of equipment behind, and they sold it, a lot of it, to people like me. And then they turned a blind eye when we sold it to people they didn't want.
okay. What was your first time like selling?
Oh God, that was a legal sale, and that was nerve-wracking. It was basically they came up and they said, "Here, take this package." They didn't even tell me what it is. I looked myself, and we need you to deliver it in the middle of nowhere in Afghanistan.
That your first time in a war zone too?
No, I did 4 years as 11 Bravo, 3rd Division
Okay, what's 11 Bravo?
infantry.
Ah, okay. How many tours did you end up doing in that 4 years?
Just one. I was boots on the ground for Iraq.
Okay. Spend any time in Afghanistan too, or just strictly
No,
Iraq?
just Iraq. So a lot of what we were doing in Afghanistan was special ops. We didn't put an infantry, like people like me, on the ground till much later.
Oh, okay. What year? What year were you in Iraq?
I was in Iraq from 2003 to 2004.
Okay. So yeah, the early fucking days.
Yep, like I said, boots on the ground. We were the invading force.
Did you have fun?
Oh, it was a blast. I just couldn't stand doing work for idiots.
That's always how it seems to go. Is like the higher you go up, the lower the IQ seems to get sometimes.
Yep.
And the less they usually care about the people below them.
Well, there's a point where you just start seeing the infantry members as numbers. You don't.
Yeah.
You forget to have names.
That they're actual people.
Yep. They're just pieces of equipment.
Disposable. Easily replaceable.
Although, to be fair, when I was doing arms dealership, that's usually how I treated my coworkers, people who are doing jobs with me.
So everything just kind of comes full circle.
Yep.
Plans on if you end up, say, getting out of here? Because I know you said that, you know, they would think that you would talk, but are you going to try to get out, or?
If I do get out, I'll reach out to my employer and start getting back to work.
Okay. And then just taking the things that happened last time and putting them into how you're doing it now and hopefully changing it up a little bit.
Exactly. I'm gonna be honest, like if I do get out of here, it's most likely gonna be someone coming up to that visitation area and asking me what it would cost to get me out of here.
Oh, okay.
But the world would have to change a little bit. There's too much peace going on right now.
Yeah. Although who knows? Seems like it seems like China is trying to kick up some trying to kick up a fucking termite mound though.
They're too scared.
Yeah.
They have the infantry numbers, don't get me wrong. U.S. has lost every infantry fight against China so far, but they're so far behind in technology, it's not even funny.
I also heard a rumor that they were doing inspections on a lot of their nuclear weapons, and instead of
And they
fuel,
were
they
filled
had
with water. Yep.
Yeah, corruption. Corruption at its finest.
The bad thing is the fact that those reports got leaked out. That's where the corruption is.
Yeah.
Because I'm willing to bet the fact that there was water in their nuclear warheads, that would have been like top secret information.
Mm-hmm. But the thing with nuclear warheads, those are expensive to maintain.
I don't know.
With how complicated everything is on the inside, like they always have to be kind of looked at and checked, and I mean it'd be. And I mean, if I was a corrupt person, that would be the first thing that I would start taking money away from, because when are we ever going to use nuclear weapons? It's like the chance of that happening is so low.
Very low.
And if it ever did happen, I mean, no one would really be around afterwards anyway, so.
Well, based on like reports that I've seen, it would only have, well, the nuclear winter is where it would kill most people. The initial detonations, assuming that they went after like populated areas, would only take about 2/3 of the world out.
Yeah, but yeah, that last third, though, would not enjoy life afterwards.
No, it would not.
Food would be getting scarce really quick. I mean, cannibalism would definitely go up through. There'd be roving gangs everywhere.
So that's the interesting thing, is the places that would get targeted are cities that don't farm. The places that would not be targeted would be the land that is farmed. So there might actually be a oversupply of food.
It depends, because with that nuclear winter, I mean, that means that like there would be a good chance of like kind of like what happened when dinosaurs got wiped out. Just that thick layer of clouds around the planet, just kind of cooling everything down and kind of starting to kill everything off. Again, it would be a slow process, but. And then depending on how the winds would take the nuclear fallout as well.
It'll be interesting.
Yeah, but I don't think that'll happen in any of our lifetimes, though. I think we're closer to an alien invasion than something like that.
Oh god.
Although from what Castle was saying this morning, what there's cloud shit that just grabs people. I mean,
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know. It sounds like
that was
superstition
not
to
my
me.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was not my bingo card. Sounds like something from The Lost.
Never seen that show.
Yeah, I saw it a little bit just time to time. The ex was big into it.
So how did you become your ex?
Oh, she died.
Okay, you're doing it or someone else's?
That was the puzzle.
Gotcha.
I do like the sun though. The heat is nice, but I would like a little bit of that rain.
Yeah, I'm just wishing I had sunscreen.
I just hope it doesn't snow here, because I'm done with freezing my fucking balls off. Yeah, up at 5 Points, I mean, they did not have a lot of heat in there, so all the concrete everywhere just sucked the heat right out of you, and it was just
Yeah.
especially when you piss off the guards enough where they even just take away your bed and all that crap, so you're pretty much just sleeping on the concrete floor. That's fucking.
How'd you piss off the guards?
I was able to convince some other people to do something against one of the guards.
Gotcha.
And I also ended up there. So there was this psychiatrist that was pretty much there for the prison. She was a very attractive woman, and she loved to flaunt it. She would sit there because, you know, when you're in a max sec with nothing but guys, it doesn't take a lot to really excite people.
Oh no, it doesn't.
So she would use that power against everyone, where she would always wear a little bit of extra makeup. She would always wear very low-cut shirts, nice skirts, and all this kind of stuff. And she would use that to her advantage to get into people's heads and all this kind of stuff. Well, that wasn't very. It seemed not something that a nice person would kind of do. So I was able to get a razor blade into the sole of my shoe one day, and I took her power away from her. Have you ever seen The Dark Knight or anything with the Joker in it?
Oh, you wanna know how I got these scars?
Yeah. Well, I took that razor blade, didn't kill her because I wanted her to live with it. I wanted her to realize that her power was gone. So, left side of her face, from the corner of her mouth up to her left eye, just sliced it right open. And let me tell you, the look on her face, the absolute horror when she was looking in the mirror afterwards as the guards came in fucking taking me down. That was one of the most satisfying things I've ever seen in my life. Her power was gone, and she knew it. It didn't matter about her skills as a psychiatrist, but the fact that she couldn't use her beauty anymore as a weapon against people. And her realizing that, it was better than any glass of champagne you could ever have. And you see her soul just kind of like died there that day.
Man, we could save that.
So yeah, I think I did everyone in that prison a favor that day for that. But the guards really did not like that. I think some of them were banging her, and after that it just
Lost the taste.
lost interest. Yeah.
And the last one, you just turned them around.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it was like a week later I got beat down pretty good by the guards too. They came up with some sort of excuse and just fucking like they ended up breaking like 5 of my ribs.
Oh, that's never fun.
Yeah, but it was worth it. What the fuck was that? I don't know if you saw that. There's like a vehicle driving down the hill over there towards the prison.
Oh. No, I did not.
I wonder if that means if there's people going to be in the station. Hey, you never know. It might be some of my fans again.
Never know.
One of them came by yesterday. Said she's sleeping in a bush the last 2 days, waiting to catch a glimpse of me.
Yeah, I'm real bad at doors, though.
I guess not.
I don't think I've ever even played.
Yeah, I'm trying to schedule PD opposite, bringing them down.
How have you been with most of the guards so far?
Only met LG, and I don't have a name for the other guy. 3 stripes.
Oh, Castle.
Yeah.
With the scarred up face.
Yeah. I need to figure out a nickname for him.
Yeah, that'd be an interesting one. What's some of the nicknames you've come up with so far for people?
Usually something that's easy and identifiable. Like, you remember Surfer Dude? I
Yeah.
just remember him by Neckbeard.
Ooh, nice. That's right, because he couldn't really grow an actual beard as
Yep,
just
exactly.
his lower
Just
part.
had a
Yeah.
neck beard.
And then there's like Pink. I can't remember. Elena, I think, or something like that.
Just Pink.
Yeah.
I just feel Pink is a lazy nickname, but
It suits her. Although I guess for Surfer Dude 2, ACL could be a nice nickname for him.
yeah,
Since that's the first thing that he told us about himself.
really dumb thing to tell people who are.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You know, I'll take it. If you, ooh, yeah. If there ever is a raid in here, that electrical box pretty much like right there.
Yeah,
I think
good
hiding
cover.
behind that, because if you think about them kind of coming in, especially with the way that they've been idiots, I think they would come and look and just stop like right here, be like, yeah, no, that's clear, and then start moving on to wherever they're going to go next. And how many of the other electors have you been getting to know? I know that I think earlier today you said today was the first day you really kind of woke up.
Yeah, so I met with Noise and Harley.
Okay. That is a loud ass fucking horn.
It is.
I swear to God, I'm going blind. I was looking for cameras earlier. I was looking on all the walls and stuff. Couldn't see any.
Yeah.
And now it's like all these cameras are just popping up out of nowhere. I'm like, how the fuck did I miss them all?
Yeah, I was looking for them earlier. I was also paying attention to where these guards are located.
Yeah, and it seems like a lot of the DOC like to stay east of the garden. They don't really go west much at all. I think Castle's the only one I've seen really kind of go west, and that was for like a couple seconds when he's just kind of patrolling around the yard. But yeah, a lot of the guards, it seems like, I'm not sure what the hiring process is like here, but a lot of them don't seem like the brightest individuals.
No, they don't.
From what it sounds like, and from what I've seen, and from what other people have been saying, Castle, Mackenzie, Blake are probably two of the most kind of switched on ones to keep an eye out for.
Interesting.
And yeah, Mackenzie's the one with like the white hair, looks like a wraith.
Okay, I remember her. She was in processing.
Yeah. Very kind of stern. Do you do much gardening at all? I saw you inside the
No,
garden
I was
area a
trying to
little while ago.
help Harley earlier. The problem is there's not enough room in that barrel.
Ah.
So I
Is it,
kind of
like,
need to
kinda
wait for a
full with-
DOC to come empty out the fruits and vegetables that are already grown to harvest the
Okay.
rest.
Yeah, I saw was it Tom Wolf, I think, is on duty right now, but I haven't seen him. And he's on busy on the phone. Are there any certain activities you're looking for them to bring into the prison at all, or?
No, I'll play it as how they bring it in.
What kind of stuff did they allow you to do at your last place?
They would let me have paper and pencil and books.
Okay, that's
And we have a
decent.
library here, so I was thinking about reading, but I couldn't seem to figure out how to pull the books out.
And what kind of what genre of books do you usually go for?
Me, I like history, biography, stuff like that.
Okay. How about fictional history?
No, sounds made up.
No, there was a one book series that I kind of one of my other exes kind of got me hooked on it. It
Did
was
she end the same way?
no. It was World War II. But at the height of World War II, aliens invade. And it takes the perspective of about 10 different characters. A couple are the aliens, a couple are people from different parts of the world. And it kind of shows how like all these different people reacted. Like there was some of like the Jewish population that were in concentration camps at the time of the invasion. There was people that were there's like some baseball players in the States. There's all this kind of stuff, and it kind of showed like, you know, how people were different. And it's like with the aliens, like they were very slow to evolve. It's like what would take us like 10, 15 years would take them
Yeah.
like 1,000 years to kind of learn how to do. And so it showed like how all their advanced technology, as extremely terrifying as it was, they weren't able to adapt, while us as humans are able to adapt really fucking quickly to shitty situations. And it kind of went on. The last book really kind of fucking sucked because it turned into like a diplomacy type thing, but the first three, it was nice.
Yeah, that's always one of the things that I'm always interested in, because like we developed gunpowder in what, 14,000 or something like that, really not too long ago.
Mm-hmm.
But gunpowder might not be relevant on another planet, so they may never develop guns.
No, very true. It's just like with the big talk of when everyone's like, oh, you know, people can't grow anywhere else because, you know, all life has to be carbon based. It's like, no, we just know life is carbon based. It doesn't mean that everything has to be carbon based. There can be
Yep,
so
there
many
could be
different fucking
silicon.
things out there. Exactly, yeah, like the aliens from the Alien franchise and that. I mean, yeah, it could be anything. Just because we don't know it doesn't mean it can't exist. What's your favorite topic of history?
War.
Any particular war in general, or just all?
I really like the Civil War.
Okay. What aspect of it?
The way that they traded arms and invented like how in like the North, one of their advantages was the fact that they figured out how to make the rifle automatic. That was kind of
Okay.
one of the advantages the North had towards the end of the war.
Wait, are you talking about like Gatling gun type stuff, or are
I
you
don't
talking
think
about
they
like
quite had Gatling guns, but they could put like 9 rounds in a rifle.
Oh, really? I thought it was all
You
like
know,
flintlock kind of stuff.
and that was in the beginning of the war.
Okay.
But the South didn't put efforts into building better guns. Only the North did.
Yeah, it's usually the ones who can innovate faster, the ones that usually end up adjusting and winning. Any other kind of wars that you kind of put a focus on, or?
Well, World War II, but there's a lot of documentation on World War II, so it's easy to do research on that one.
Okay, you like doing the research yourself, kind of thing.
Well, I like to find what people have already researched. I'm not smart enough to do the research.
What was your favorite part of any of the stuff that you looked up?
Well, the interesting thing was, like, Civil War and World War One, like, they would literally were just throwing people in the meat grinder.
Mm-hmm.
And it was very interesting that people were willing to just go into these meat grinders. So how did they go over and motivate their soldiers to go into the meat grinder? That's my question. Like, see, in the Iraq War, when we invaded, we knew that we were going to destroy Iraq because Iraq's army was already destroyed like 15 years before. So we were going up against basically a third world country. None of us thought that had a high risk of death. We had a lot of the gear that they didn't. But in the Civil War and World War One, they didn't have any gear to protect them. They were literally just running into death and hoping that they won.
Mm-hmm. I think that would come down to the idea of, say, patriotism or things like that. Or there's the huge thing, there's a book, actually something that you might be interested in if you're like some of that stuff. It's called, fuck me, of course it so slips my fucking brain right now.
Never there when you need it.
Yeah. It's always on the tip of the tongue and then it just kind of like slips off as you're about to say it. Oh, tribes.
I'll look into this.
It talks about how we all have our own set of tribes. Even here in prison, we all have our own kind of tribe that we follow, with people that have similar kind of ideas, and we kind of like follow people that think slightly like us, then we kind of get dragged right into it, and how we'll separate ourselves from people that are even slightly different from us sometimes. And it's a very short book, but it's a very good read. Kind of goes down into the psyche of people too. You watch any? Were you allowed to watch TV at all at your last place?
Oh no.
No. How about before you got caught? What kind of stuff did you usually watch?
Honestly, I was too busy usually watching TV.
Oh yeah.
The problem is, like, when
you
you
the news or
yeah, oh, definitely keep an eye on the news. It was small news that you had to pay attention to. Like, there's a civil war in Africa. Better believe I tried to get contacts on the other side, on each side of the civil war.
How many friends did you make doing that job?
None of them were friends. Co-workers, best way to describe them, but never friends.
Okay. Yeah, like acquaintances kind of
Yeah.
thing. And anyone ever kind of betray you?
Oh, a couple people would try. I don't know how many times I would be at a gun drop off and they pull their guns on me. I'm like, dude, you don't want to do this. Not
Yeah,
because
I
I
mean-
can kill you right here. You probably win this gunfight. But the problem is, I die, you lose connection to my supplier.
And if people go and do that, then word will spread around. Because I'm sure in a group like that, information flies around really quick.
Really quick.
And then people know that you did that, and people stop doing business with you.
Yep,
Probably even trying to
exactly.
do things against you. And
Don't bite the hand that feeds you.
true.
Well, I don't know. You seem like the type of person that would bite the hand that feeds them just to see what would happen.
It depends. I'm also not an idiot where, like, when I do things, it's for a reason. It's not just for on a whim. It's like with, for example, our group. Like, I have no intention of doing anything with our group at all because, again, we're all here on the same thing, and making enemies with the same people that you're in a place with that you can't get away from, not a good idea.
Definitely not.
So all my focus is going outside. Because at the end of the day, still need to keep myself entertained. I don't take boredom very well.
You need to find a hobby. Well, a calm hobby.
Yeah, and that's why I'm bringing the Surgeon General here later on today. Gonna start my hobby.
Well, I hope she doesn't know what you did to the last psychiatrist.
I'm actually thinking about telling her.
Interesting.
I want to it was like when we were doing our round circle there when we all first kind of came in.
Yep.
When I first said, you know, the puzzle thing, then obviously get the curious kind of looks. Then I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's see what reactions I get. And so then tell people about the meat puzzle and then obviously the face thing. Just to see how people would react, and yeah. Probably keep most of the details away from people because I know that it'd probably make a lot of people feel uncomfortable. Which would then make it harder to work with some people, I think. Kind of wondering about this Scottish flag.
Yeah, me too. Why is there a Scottish flag in an American prison?
Yeah. I think someone pointed it out last night too. There's like a small Scottish flag up near that sandcastle stuff over there.
Interesting.
With how open this is, I wonder what are the chances of people like flying a helicopter overhead.
That's what I think the guards are for. These guards on the catwalks.
That makes sense.
Yep, what do you know? Right down that sandcastle, there's a little flag.
Yeah, which one is it again? It's that tall one? Okay.
And this four-wall one has that Scottish flag.
Ah, okay. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go check the directory for something. I was looking at this the other day, and when I see the 2 hours of community service equals 1 year reduction from sentence or parole, I was like, wonder how many hours we'd have to do to really kind of
Yeah,
get our
right.
life sentence down. Hello, Dr. Hayabusa. How's it going? Not too bad. Yeah, I just noticed that you were on duty now, and I was wondering if you'd like to come up for our chat. Okay, yeah, I know that there's one DOC on duty, but he seems to be busy. I haven't seen him at all. Don't know if you have his number, but yeah, Tom Wolf. Okay. All right, perfect. If you tell him I'll be in the yard by the gardening center if he gets an answer. All right, thank you. Uh-oh. Ah, okay. Yeah, so the Surgeon General's gonna be coming up here hopefully very soon.
Nice. Oh, looks like someone's in the garden.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Good morning. How are you doing today? God, Jesus Christ, give me a sec. I'm sorry, I had some shit in my ears.
No, didn't help for me.
Nope, same here. Yeah, I'm gonna try something else. Give me a sec.
No, it was me. My voice
No.
box was fucked.
There she is.
Sorry, how's it going?
Not too bad yourself.
Yeah, not bad. I mean, despite that, but you know.
Yeah, from
How's
what
it
I hear,
been?
that's quite an issue in here.
Oh no, and my throat was fucked up. You know.
Ah,
Yeah.
how
I don't think we've met each other. What's your name again?
My name's Axel. What's yours?
Axel. I'm Phoebe. How's it going?
Hello, Phoebe.
What have you guys been up to?
mostly just talking. Yeah, got the Surgeon General's gonna be coming up here shortly.
Ooh, what for?
I'm going to chat with her.
What about?
I mean, I need to keep myself entertained.
I respect that. You mind if I like be in the background then, just to earwig, or would you prefer to be alone?
Alone.
Okay, no, that's fine. I
Yeah,
respect that.
Yeah, I know a lot of people probably don't want to hear the things that I'll talk about, so.
Oh, I'm sure I've heard worse.
Yeah, potentially.
I heard one of Jasper's tapes yesterday, so that was fun.
It is the Jasper.
Yeah, he's definitely an interesting guy.
Oh yeah, for sure.
He makes you look
I'm not
like
trying to be
Elmo.
ignorant and ignoring you guys. I'm just
No,
trying
you're
to multitask.
you're growing, and no, that's okay.
Well, this is somebody else's shit, but I thought, you know, I might as well put some more shit in the ground, so.
Yeah, I stopped harvesting because I had no place to put it.
You just put it in the barrel.
The barrel's full.
It's full? Oh, fuck. Oh, okay, this is fine.
Yeah, well, hopefully the DOC will be coming out here to grab me. You might be able to pass it off to him or get him to empty the barrel as well.
Yeah, I saw Wolf was on duty, but I
Yeah.
haven't seen anybody else, and the group chat's been very quiet today. And I don't want to keep spamming it with memes.
Did you hear what happened last night?
No.
So one of the DOC guards was shot.
Wait, oh wait, no, I did hear about that. It was Cora, right?
Yes.
Why was she shot?
So from what I saw, I was in visitation. There was a lost member in here. So I was in visitation on the phone with something. After I got off the phone, he had 4 other lost members in the visitor side of visitation. And they asked me if I wanted a knife. I was like, of course I'd like a knife. They're like, well, you're going to have to start a riot. I'm like, well, I can't do that. That's like, I'm living here. I'm not just here part-time. I can't do that because I will end up in the hole for sure. And they're like, oh, okay. Anyways, they call up someone. I'm guessing it was probably Cora. And they're like, hey, there's an issue going on the visitor side of visitation. I came out here to check something. I went back to the phone. All the lost were gone. And like a minute later, I heard a gunshot go off. Then the police came in and stormed the place. And they were assholes. There was a particular one wearing a tan top with a little bit blonder hair than myself, short, was a complete fucking dick. They even left us in the cell block and said, don't go anywhere till we come back. And then they just fucked off and left us there. But what they also did was they left doors unlocked.
Wait, why'd they leave unlocked?
So when you go in towards visitation, as soon as you get through the door
like
there.
Medical?
Yeah, to get up towards medical.
Shit.
Yeah, but they left the medical.
Anything?
No. There's a couple of cleaning carts that were empty. But yeah, we were able to get right up top there. They left those doors unlocked, but the medical wing was locked up.
Jesus.
So yeah,
I feel like cops are more incompetent than the DOC.
Yeah, that's what it seems like. And from what Cass was saying, there's not a lot of love between the DOC and cops as well.
No, yeah, that's what I heard too. No. Oh, do you guys know about the hiding place in here?
No.
Oh, in here, no.
You might want to wash your hands after this, but yup.
Oh,
Just
oh,
peek at the
okay.
lid.
Yeah, I'm
Interesting.
I'll leave that be for now.
I mean, it would be nice if it wasn't used, but
Yeah, I'm not touching that. I mean, maybe they use it for fertilizer, but you know.
Yeah.
It's nasty. Any other fun stuff happen whilst I'm in asleep? Well, not really.
nope, at least not today.
Sag. What you got there?
Just some vegetables look like they're going to start going bad soon.
Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of just vibing and planting, so I'm sorry if I'm boring, but I'll be here
Oh
if you
no,
need
you're
me for
good.
anything.
No, that's okay. You know, just getting to know people, like conversation.
Hmm. I mean, I'm an open book, I guess. Maybe I don't know.
Ish. How about DOC guards? Do you have any favorites?
Not really. I don't really know them enough to have a favorite. You know, they don't really come in the yard. I like Castle, even though he's kind of a dick. But you can vibe with him, you know. Oh. Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
I have a lot of produce for you.
Uh,
Vegetables.
I will take as much as I can. Also, is anyone here waiting like a psych appointment?
Yes, with Dr. Q.
Yeah. If you just want to head over like towards visitation for me, I'll take you in shortly.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Okay, I can't hold anymore.
Oh, okay. Well, you got somewhere to grab from me then.
I will be back once
Merry
I'm finished with
Christmas.
everything. Thank you.
Okay. You want to plant too, or is it not really your vibe?
I was only planting earlier to get rid of the seeds.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, sorry, you can probably tell what I planted because it's all mismatched and uneven.
Yeah. I don't know if I should plant more or if I should leave it. I think I'll leave it. Okay, there we go. How are you finding prison so far?
Oh, it's like retirement.
It's like better than your last prison, or is this your first prison?
Second prison, but
Same.
first
Yeah, it could
prison
be
was only for
worse.
5 months for processing during my court case.
Okay. I was in my first one for a year, and it was 23 hours a day inside and then an hour a day outside.
Oh, that's more than what I got. I
What'd
got
you
half
get?
an hour a week.
Oof. That's rough. What did you do, if you don't mind me asking?
Weapons trafficking.
Okay. Classy. I respect it. I'm just digging through the garbage, don't mind me. I never
Gotcha.
find anything in these things.
Yeah, that's what Harley said earlier.
I'm holding out hope though for one day. A temp told me one time that if you pickpocket enough local inmates, I don't know how true that is, but you know.
Sorry, you cut off after lockpicking local inmates.
Oh, if you you know, pickpocket the local inmates, so you might find a gun.
Got you. I was wondering
Yeah, I
about
don't know
that.
how true that is though, but that's what I was told. So
Well, that would be useful.
I
Probably
don't know
wouldn't
how I
come
feel
in.
about
Probably get a
guns
gun
in
and no
prison.
bullets.
Oof, yeah, that would be rough. That would actually be typical.
But you might have enough to scare a guard or something like that.
Oh yeah, I mean they don't have to know it's loaded or not, right? You just need to take them
Yep,
hostage, and then you can take their
exactly.
bullets. I saw you guys walking around the yard earlier. Is that what you've been doing all day?
Pretty much for the last like half an hour, yeah.
Damn. I want to know what this guy, is it Mikhail, who showed me and Harley the fucking Molotov? I want to know what he's got up his sleeves.
Interesting.
Oh, do you know about the hiding place over here?
No.
Let me show you. Totally not inconspicuous at all running towards it, but you know. I don't know if DOC know about this one, but you know, it's useful.
Very useful.
I know they don't know about the books, and I don't think they know about the chair leg either, so in the library.
Yes, I found those myself.
Yup. I don't know how long I'm gonna stay awake for. It's kind of getting the vibes of things, you know?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna be honest, I'm going to bed in about 10 minutes.
Oh, damn. Okay, okay. I might do the same. I hate that fucking flag.
Really? Why do you hate about it?
I don't like hate. I don't know. I don't like looking at it. I'm not Scottish, you know. I'm British, so it's like,
Oh, gotcha.
you know. Apparently, the deputy warden used to be Scottish, so that's why he hung it up. It's always empty.